Hello students, standard 7. Before your exams, we started chapter number 6. The triangle and its properties. Now, in that chapter we started and we learn about the sides, the angles, vertices. Then we learn about the types of the triangles on the basis of angles like right angle triangle, acute angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. On the basis of sides, we learn equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles and scalene triangle. We also learn about median of a triangle, altitude of a triangle also, and we discussed exterior angle of a triangle, and we learned two important properties like exterior angle property and angle sum property of a triangle. Now, after the exercise 6.3, there is some try these questions. Let's do that one. The first is two angles of a triangle are 30 degree and 80 degree. Find the third angle. Now, two angles are given and we have to find the third angle. So, let the third angle be x degree. Now, we know that by angle sum property, sum of three angles is equal to 180 degree. So by angle sum property of triangle, 30 degree plus 80 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property says that sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180. So now x plus 80 plus 30, 110 degree. So now x is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree. So x is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, the third angle is 70 degree. So, if you know the angle sum property, then only it's possible to find the third angle. Now, the second question. One of the angles of a triangle, one of the angles of a triangle is 80 degree and the other two angles are equal, and the other two angles are equal. Find the measure of each of the equal angles. Find the measure of each of the equal angles. So only one of the angle is given, but the other two angles are equal. So we can say that let the measure of each of equal angles be x. So by angle sum property, of triangle, we know that sum of them, all the three angles is 180 degree. So two are equal means x plus x, and one of them is 80. So x plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. So now x plus x is 2x. So 2x is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree. Thus 80 will go that side. So therefore 2x is equal to, now 180 minus 80 is 100. Therefore x is equal to 100 divided by 2 is equal to 50. Therefore the measure of each of equal angles is 50 degrees. So by the angle sum property we have to find that. Now the third question, in which the three angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:1. So the measures are not given, but the ratios of the angles are given. And then we have to find all the angles of the triangle. So here when ratios are given, so we can say let in triangle ABC, angle A is to angle B is to angle C is equal to 1:2:1. So therefore, measure angle A, we know that it is one part out of how many total part? 2 plus 1 plus 1, 4, and 1/4 of 180 degree, because total 180 degree according to the angle sum property is equal to 1/4 multiplied by 180. Now 2 2s are 4 and 45 2s are 90. So is equal to 45 degree. Measure angle B. How many parts? 2 out of 4 multiplied by 180. So here we can cancel it, and 45 2s are 90 degree. And measure angle C is also one part out of the fourth part. So it is also 95 degree. So now we find all the angles: 45 degree, 90 degree and 45 degree. So now also we have to classify the triangle in two different ways. Here you can see that one of the angle is 90 degree. So when one of the angle is 90 degree, which type of triangle is it? It is right angled triangle. So the triangle is right angled triangle. And two sides will be equal because two angles are equal. So it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. So by this way, you can say that it is an right angle triangle also, and it is an isosceles triangle also, because when two angles are equal, then the two sides also will be equal, and so it will be the isosceles triangle also. So now, actually, what is that isosceles triangle that we are going to learn now also? So now we have to learn about the equilateral triangle. Now, an equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? Equi means the same. Lateral means sides. So when a triangle which have all sides of equal length, then it is called an equilateral triangle. So a triangle in which all the three sides are of equal length, it is known as an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. So suppose we take a triangle like that, triangle ABC, in which the sides AB, BC and AC are of equal length. So here in triangle ABC, AB is equal to BC is equal to CA. Therefore, it is an equilateral triangle. So, when in a triangle, if all the sides are of equal length, then that is known as equilateral triangle. Now, about the equilateral triangle, we have to understand some properties also. Properties of equilateral triangle. If you observe an equilateral triangle in which we know that what is the first property? All sides are of equal length. So first property is all sides are of equal length. Now if you measure all the angles of an equilateral triangle, then all the angle will be equal and each angle will be of the measure 60 degree. Doesn't matter it is a small triangle or big triangle or biggest triangle. Whatever triangle you take, if it is an equilateral triangle, then all the angles measure 60 degree. So second is that each angle has measure 60 degree. Each angle has measured 60 degree. It means that here in this triangle, which is an equilateral triangle because all the sides are equal, then its all angles will be also equal and it will be 60 degree. So in the above figure, above figure, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. So, equilateral triangle and its two properties are that, what is equilateral triangle? A triangle in which all the three sides are of equal length, and when it have equal length, then each angle are also equal and it measure 60 degree. Now, after equilateral triangle, there is another special type of triangle, that is isosceles triangle. In isosceles triangle, any two sides are of equal length. So, a triangle in which two sides are of equal length is known as an isosceles triangle. Suppose here in triangle ABC, these two sides are equal, AB and AC, and therefore we can say that it is an isosceles triangle. So here in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC, therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So here we have to understand about it that in an isosceles triangle, two sides are of equal length. Now, as we saw that properties of the equilateral triangle, here also we have some properties. Properties of isosceles triangle. Now, first property we already know, that its two sides are of equal length. So we can write down two sides are of same length. Now you will notice that in a equilateral, isosceles triangle, there's two base angles opposite to thus equal sides also have the same measure. So the second property is base angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So here you can see that in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. So base angles, angle B is equal to angle C. It means the two sides are equal, then the angles opposite to them are also having the equal length. So here we are going to finish the session, which will be followed in the PDF file, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.